What up, everyone? Mutant XP back on the mic. Welcome to a brand new edition of the Mutant XPerience podcast, episode 54, with a longtime Third Strike friend, El Guapo himself, Ray Ramos.
What up, you some bitches? What's up? What's up?
It's a pretty sick tank you got in the back there in the room, Ray. Is that your fish, or is that your tank, or?
Yeah, so fish tank right here. So
did you get that?
No, Ty got it for me though. So
oh, okay.
Yeah, these guys kind shit. But he was just gonna put that tank away, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll put that motherfucker in my room." So let's go.
So I can't tell, but are there fish in there?
Yeah, but there's some little small motherfuckers like this that Ty says that they're like super fucking rare or some shit like that. So I don't know. I was like, man, throw whatever the fuck you want in there. I don't give a shit.
Is it fresh water or is it salt water?
Yeah, fresh water. Yeah, fresh water. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck they're called. He mentions the name, but I forget everything, so I don't know what the fuck they're called. So
I just had to ask about that tank because it looks pretty sick. So Ray, this is a long time coming. I'm gonna say something that might just blow your mind.
Let's hear it.
I think you and I have almost known each other for 20 years.
Oh fuck yeah, definitely.
Almost. I think we're right there, right? Like
yeah.
I think
maybe no more than a couple years from now, it'll be like 20 fucking years for sure, man. This goes back to like what, 2004 or something like that?
No, earlier than that.
Earlier
than that. Because remember, 2004 was Evo, was Moment 37. So I was already in the shit, you know what I mean? I was already, in the scene. But as we get older, Ray, we forget things, right? And yeah, and so jog my memory. When exactly did we first meet?
And you, when it comes to that, like shit, I just forget dates. I was at fucking Evil Moment 37. But now that you said it was 2004, I didn't even fucking remember that it was 2004. So that's how bad I am with fucking dates. But yeah, it's Jesus. Yeah, like I will say almost 20 years, like you said. So for me to come up with a fucking specific, well, not as specific, but like the year that we met, like I don't know.
So
yeah.
So we may not be able to pin down the exact year that we met, but I know that you know, and that I know exactly where we first met. I'm pretty sure you remember where we first met.
Oh yeah.
And where did we first meet, Ray?
That was Regency, dog.
That's right, Regency Fun Center, dog. Remember they had that soul food spot next door? Oh my god.
Yeah. You love the fucking cornbread from there. I remember that.
You know what's so funny about Regency, Ray, is that when I first went there, I distinctly remember not even going there for Third Strike or games. I am pretty sure that the first time I ever went there was because of bowling. Because it was a bowling alley, right?
Yeah,
Regency Fun Center had so the bowling alley was separate.
Yeah, it was like right next door. Like you have to walk and but
it's in the same complex.
Yeah, same complex, exactly.
Yeah. So I distinctly remember the first time I ever went to Regency, it was because I went bowling. Because at the time, I had just got into college, and I was going to a college in that area. And, for those of you who want to know where Regency is, you can go ahead and Google it if you want. And for some reason, like the friends that I met in my first years of college, they really like to bowl. And so we went bowling all the time. We went bowling at Regency. We went bowling. I already forgot the name of the place. It's in Long Beach, right? But it's near. It's kind of near the Tommies.
Oh yeah, that place closed down.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah, because I used to live like fucking like 5 minutes away from there. So they tore the whole fucking place, and now it's on some apartment complexes and shit.
Okay, so but you remember that bowling alley though, right?
Yeah, I forgot what it was. Yeah, because I used to go play shoot pool there. So
yes, they had a pool hall there too.
Yeah. So
all right,
that was a pretty sick place too, but they didn't have no fucking arcade, so and no third strikes to be specific. So.
And the reason why I would go to Regency for bowling is because on Saturday nights they had this thing called Rockable. Do you remember that? Rockable? I'm pretty sure it was called Rockable.
Yeah. I remember they had that, but honestly, I went to because I'm from fucking Regency, and fucking shit. I only bowled there like 2 fucking
yeah, right.
1,000 times that I was there and shit. So
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's so funny because like you've only bowled there twice, but that's why I would go there, because what Rockable was, Ray, was, and I mean, you just got out of high school, college student, right? You don't got a lot of money. Bowling was expensive, right? Bowling is expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But Rockable, right? I think it was like a special, and I don't quote me on this, but like it must have been like somewhere around like $15, $20, and you bowled the whole night. Unlimited bowling.
Yep.
That was a steal. And so that's why my friends and I were at Regency. And that's how I learned about Regency, through bowling. And then, sometimes you get bored while you're bowling, and so you walk around places. And obviously I found my way into the arcade center. And, I think I've told this story countless times in other podcasts, but and I think I've told you this a lot of times too, Ray. Regency is the first place I played Third Strike. When it came out in 1999, that was the first place. I played Third Strike. So I had been going to Regency to bowl, since at least my freshman year of college. So it's funny because I would go there to bowl, but what brought you to Regency, man? Like how did you end up?
What brought me to Regency? It was actually by accident, to be honest. Yeah, my wife at the moment, she was pregnant with my daughter, so this is like 2001, around there, and so I took her to a doctor's appointment, which she was really close to Regency. And she had to stay there for like fucking, I don't know, 5-6 hours, something like that. And I was like, fuck this. I ain't gonna fucking stay here, because she had to be in the room and had to be in the waiting room. So I got hungry and I started just driving around. And I saw that fucking pizza place right next to Regency. You remember, right?
Dude, that pizza was so good. Remember how thick the slices were? It was all thick.
Yeah,
it was thick. And the pepperoni. Oh my gosh!
Everything was good from that fucking place,
dude.
I go there, and after I'm done eating, I was like, "Fuck! I still got like a few more hours to go." So I walk inside that Regency place, and I saw the Third Strike machine. And I was like, "Fuck yeah! There we go." So that's how I found out about the fucking place. So from there on, it was like Regency.
And so let's go further back a little bit more, because I know we kind of, jumped ahead a little bit, but we had to get the Regency stuff out of the way, and we will definitely return to Regency later on. But tell us a little bit about your background, Ray. Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
Well, I was born in Mexicali, Mexico. So it's like, if you're in LA, it's about a fucking 4-hour drive from LA. and then you're in Mexicali. Because if you're from Tijuana, which is the same state that I was born in, but it's a different city, you go through San Diego type of shit. So Mexicali is borderline with Calexico, California, like, which is almost borderline with Arizona too. Then I moved to Pico Rivera, California when I was 13 years old. And yeah, that's how fucking I grew up here most of the time. So that's why my Mexican accent, fuckers, don't judge.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the FGC. So by the time that you and I got into the scene, Ray, the FGC was already pretty much a thing. But were you familiar at all? Because you had talked about how you discovered Third Strike at Regency, but like, prior to that, did you know that like people were playing these games for money? Like, did you have any kind of awareness of the scene back then?
And that is the funniest thing, that I'm telling you, I was at fucking Evo in 2004, and I saw all this shit, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on, really, and so I was, all right, cool, Daigo was there, fucking, so it was fucking cool. So then I leave, and then I start going to these events, but I'm landing there by fucking accident most of the fucking time. So I don't know what the hell is going on till I landed in Regency. At Regency, sorry. And so we started playing, and it was a group of like 5-6 guys. I'm playing this shitty Ken with the #1 super, and I was beating all these guys, the group of guys at Regency. So I thought I was the fucking shit. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, like, I'm super good at it. Although I already seen fucking these fools playing on fucking big screen and everything. But it just didn't click at that fucking point, because, I mean, I was playing the game just as a pastime, you know what I'm saying? I never thought anything about, like, the way I think about the game right now. I mean, I'm not playing the game for a fucking living. I wish I could, but I'm not that good. But at the time, like I said, it didn't click. It was just my pastime. Like, I didn't pay attention to that. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been married since I was like 20 years old, so my life started like a little too early. You know what I mean? So it was just my pastime, something I always liked. Because I've been playing Street Fighter since I was in Mexico, since I was a little kid. And so yeah, Regency was like when I realized all these fucking shit. I remember, like I said, beating these fucking guys. It was a group of us, like 5-6 guys at the most, and I thought I was the best fucking player on earth. Even though, like I said, I already seen what the fuck was happening, but I thought I was good. And I remember when they had a tournament at Regency. I think that's when I met you and Pyro and E and all these motherfuckers, So they're talking about it. The other Regency guys, they're talking about it. Hey, they're gonna have a tournament this Saturday and blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I was like, is there gonna be any money involved? And they're like, yes, of course, and this and that. And I'm like, okay. I thought for sure I was gonna win the fucking tournament. Playing with like the worst Ken ever, bro. So I'm like, because like I said, that's when it clicked. You know what I mean? After fucking on that Saturday, I showed up to the tournament and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna beat all these motherfuckers. Holy shit, it was horrible. Of course, it was horrible. We didn't know what the fuck to do. Like, it was just blew my fucking mind. And yeah, that's when I was like, oh shit, when I realized that it was actually a scene for it, you know what I'm saying? That's when I started to pay attention, in other fucking words. At the time, I was like, oh fuck, I'm the best fucking Third Strike player in the fucking world. That's what I'm fucking thinking in my mind. Like, I didn't know there were people playing that competitive, whatever the fuck you say, competitively. Although I had seen it already, you know, but like I said, it just didn't fucking click at the time. You know what I'm saying? And so everything was put together at Regency pretty fucking much. So it was sick. And then from there, I started hearing about this place, Camelot. Remember Camelot?
Yeah, man. Oh man, Camelot. We're hitting all the we're hitting all the bangers tonight.
Oh yes,
Ray.
man. I was like, oh, you know,
Camelot.
that's where the big dogs play because fucking what was these other plays? Southern Hills Golfland already closed, so now from there was Camelot, and they were like, yeah, this fucking place fucking rocks, and all the big dogs play there, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, fuck, I want to try it out. At the moment, I'm playing Urian, shitty ass fucking Urian. And I remember going to Camelot one day, and out of the fucking, there was a lot of people there. So on my first quarter, I get like a 22 win streak, you know, with the shitty ass fucking Urian. I didn't know how to chart partition by then, so it was that shitty. But I get 22 wins, and I'm like, holy shit, you know, I'm doing good. So I finally lost. They closed down the place, and guess who was there? Mike Menace. Remember Mike?
Yeah, Hugo player.
Yeah, Mike Menace was there. So
right
when I'm ready to go, I'm on my way to my car. He fucking hits me up. He's like, "Hey, bro." I was like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "Man, you're pretty good," and blah blah. And I was like, "All right, man, thank you." And he's like, "Have you heard about this place?" I was like, "Which one?" Family Fun Arcade. I was like, "No." He's like, "Man, we gotta go. This is where the big dogs fucking play, and I'm sure you can fucking do good there." And blah blah blah. And I was like, "Fuck it." So we exchanged numbers, and we go the next week into Family Fun. I remember it was a Saturday. Holy fucking shit, bro! That place blew my mind. As soon as fucking we walked in, there's like 5 fucking third strike cabinets lined up, tons of fucking people in there. And I was like, remember FFA when they had the big fucking screen way in the back, remember?
Mm-hmm.
The big one. And
yeah, that so was that had third strike on there.
Yeah. And I went after a few minutes there, I went straight to that one because I saw like a lot of fucking quarters lined up on the first 3 cabinets. You know how it used to be. So I was like, fuck, this is the one available. And there's this one guy playing Hugo. Okay. And like I said, I'm playing Urian. So I'm like, Hugo is fucking easy. I got this. So I put my quarter up and it's my turn. So I play and fuck. I got fucking owned, doggy. Owned. And I just kept on fucking putting quarters and quarters. And this guy is fucking owning me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to Mike, and I'm like, Mike, fucking, there's this Hugo fucking player, man, playing at the big fucking screen, and I just can't beat him. This guy's like so fucking good, and he's playing Hugo. That's what it sucks. Like I'm supposed to win. That was my mentality at the time, you know. I'm like, I'm supposed to win. I'm playing Urian, and he's like, let's go check it out. So he goes there, and he's like, oh man, no, you're fucked. I'm like, why? Do you know who that is? I'm like, fuck no, who's that? And it was John D. Fucking John D. Rockefeller, man. And he's like, yeah, that's John D, man. And that's not even his main character. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He was like, yeah, his main character is fucking Urian. So I was like, oh, shit. So if this is not his main character, shit, I don't want to see his Urian, you know, fuck that. So long story short, I ended up losing like $20 in quarters for that. I didn't win a single fucking match. I lost fucking to everyone. I don't think I even got a round out of anybody. But I fucking loved it. You know what I mean? I was like, holy fucking shit, we need to come back. You know, like, we're definitely coming back. And I think since there, fuck, man, it was Family Fun every single weekend after that. You know, I got to know everyone, and I don't know, like, everyone seems like me and shit, so I got along with everybody there. So that's how that's when I will say that my third strike experience started to happen, back in those fucking days. It started obviously at Regency, but it didn't fucking took off after me knowing of Family Fun. And it was just the best years of Third Strike, man. The best fucking years. I know you remember that, Tony, so
man. Yeah. No, definitely. Like, after like hearing your story, what is actually like really amazing about your story is just how similar it is to mine. Right? Like think about it, right? We lived basically in the same zip code.
Mm-hmm.
And we already established that we were both going to Regency for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
And yet we did not meet until we both, started playing Third Strike and, started competing and going to family. That is nuts. That is nuts. And just like to hear which arcades you started, and then to hear you go, oh, okay, I was at Regency, then we went to Camelot, and again, I went to Camelot too. I later on, after I graduated, and then I went to grad school. I lived very close to Camelot, and so I was there all the time.
Yep.
Very close. It was near the Fries. Remember, it's a micro center now, maybe, right?
Or
was that a micro center? No, that was a micro center. It was near a micro or a Fries. I don't know what it was. Which one?
No, there was a Fries, right?
It was a Fries, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it was a Fries. Yeah. And it's just nuts, just to think about how similar our journeys are. You know what I mean? Like we came up in the same arcades. We almost had the same path. And it all led to family. You know what I mean?
It was a 45-minute drive with no traffic. And I was there every Friday and fucking Saturday, man. I will tell the old lady by the time, I was like, babe, I'll give you all the time in the world on Saturday at 7. Fuck off. It's my fucking it's Ray Ramos time. So at 7, I will start driving too. I will pick anybody at fucking Regency that wanted to fucking drive, go there and shit. It was just fucking sick, man. Like fucking, they'll have a tournament and you'll show up to the tournament. It'll be a 60+ fucking man tournament. Remember, Tony?
Yeah.
It was like fucking stupid, man. I remember one time I showed up to a fucking tournament like at 10 in the morning. I don't know what the fuck event was going on. But it was supposed to be an early tournament. And fuck, I showed up there like at 10 and we didn't leave till like fucking 4 in the morning, bro. And I loved it. It was just like so fucking good, It was something, like I said, it was the best years for fucking Third Strike, period, Too bad we didn't have fucking YouTube at the time and shit like that, you know what I mean? But, I mean, we made it work, and, till fucking Street Fighter 4 came and fucked everything up, pretty much. Because that's when, like, the scene started going down and shit, and Family Fun was closing, and then Dungeon opened. Remember Dungeon?
Yep,
Dungeon opened up, and, but it was just like, it wasn't like before, you know what I mean? Although Dungeon was fucking sick, but it wasn't the same amount of fucking people showing up to there. And we still showed up, even though Dungeon was like another 20 fucking minutes away from Family Fun. So for Dungeon, it was like an hour plus drive. With no traffic, and this is LA, people. LA. No fucking traffic. It'll take you like an hour. But we just didn't give a fuck. We just wanted to play. Play the best that were out there. And, it was fun, man. It was like some good fucking memories, man. I wish I could bring all of that shit back. You know what I'm saying? That would be so fucking sick, but it's not gonna happen. We're trying our best right now, with you guys running the Jazzy tournaments and Stupid Fighters doing the shit on Fridays. We're doing our shit here at the Koi House on Wednesdays, and it's fucking sick, man. I would love to show up to a tournament when there's like 100 fucking people trying to play the tournament, you know. That will be, I think I'm going to cry when I see that.
Well, you should have showed up in Texas.
I know, bro. I was going to, but at the, I had to fucking work, man. I had to cancel
I
at
hear
the
you,
end.
man. It is what it is.
You know, it was fucking planned. And then, like I said,
Ty was there.
I'm really bad with fucking dates.
Yeah.
So these motherfuckers tell me like fucking a few days, like 3 days before. Hey, you go to roasting Saturday. You going where? To Texas. I'm like, man, motherfuckers.
Wait, you ain't ready? You're not ready? You're not ready on a drop of a dime to go to the Third Strike tournament, Ray? Come on, man. You're getting soft. You're not. You're not ready to just. You're not ready to just drop on a dime.
My boss would have killed me. So I'm like, yeah, so bitches. Like, yeah, thank you for letting me know 3 days fucking before that, fuckers. I mean, to remind me, like I said, because we were talking about it for days and planning the shit, but again, we stopped talking about it for a few weeks, and I totally fucking forgot. You know, I was so. But now the plan is to be there for the one on. What the fuck is it again? The next one, the final kid.
We're planning to have it at Akihabara Arcade in Denver, Colorado, June 2023. Ray, hopefully you can make it.
You say June?
Hopefully you can make it. Yeah, June 2023.
Okay, yeah, fuck yeah. Oh no, yeah, fuck. You know, I'm down. I ain't missing that one. You know, so just remind me about a month later before.
I will remind you exactly 3 days before the event.
Yeah, like don't be like this motherfucker, man. Fucking like, so what's that? Where you're going? Where are we going? To the Jazzy finally. When is it? This Saturday. And it was like a fucking Wednesday, bro. Like, thank you for fucking reminding me right now. Fucker.
So let's talk more about Camelot. So you said that so you already mentioned Mike Menace.
Yeah.
Hugo player, the Mr. Stand Jab. Remember he used to do that stand jab, right?
Yeah.
But you know, when I think about the Camelot crew, there are certain players that I think of right away. Mike Menace is one of them. Kenai, Paulie, Watson, and Don. Remember Don? Remember Ghetto D?
Ghetto D. Yes, of course. My dog.
I got a really important question though, Ray, because you know you've been to Regency and you've been to Camelot. Who has the better pizza?
Hijo de su chingada madre, dog. Fuck, bro. When I first started talking about Camelot, I was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were gonna talk about the pizza.
Oh man, you know what, Tony? I gotta be honest with you, man. I think it's gonna be a tie, dog. I can't.
Oh come on, a tie? You know, maybe because they taste very similar. It's almost like the same people make it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be fucking Pino's Pizza at Regency by 2 points only.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Like 2 points only. Okay. Just because I love their fucking wings so fucking bad.
Yeah. You got it from the spot around the corner, right? Like it was the same, but you got in there, right? Yeah. I remember I used to watch Laker playoff games there with my friends.
Go Lakers!
Man, Lakers are a mess right now, though.
I know. They'll get it together, dog.
Yeah. So I think about those players. Like, do you have any memories of the players that I mentioned? You know,
of course, I got a ton. Like I fucking kicked them with these fools. Like I went to one of Watson's houses where they have all these guys living in there together. Fucking Don and this tall Mexican guy. I forgot his name. And Rob, skinny Rob. And oh no, bro! Like we fucking rode to Family Fun together a bunch of fucking times. And it was. I can tell we can go for hours, you know, and tell yeah.
So, what are some of your most memorable tournament matches? that you've had in your career.
That I play or that
yeah, and you. This is your podcast, man.
Yeah. I remember one where it was a team tournament. It was Team Mexico. Remember Team Mexico? It was J.R. Rodriguez, Rodolfo.
Okay.
Remember Rodolfo, right?
Dude, Rodolfo was sick.
Bro, to me, he's
he was
like the best American Hugo.
Gross.
Yeah, he was fucking nasty.
Gross. Like he might have invented the reason to say the word sick. Right, like you know what I'm saying? Because like think about like the earliest times when you've said the word sick when you watch Third Strike, right? A lot of those times is just watching Rodolfo play.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't say sick, you say sick.
Yeah.
So we're playing this team tournament. I think they have the video on YouTube, and it was me, Adolfo, and JR. Versus Vini, who else? I think Rennick was in that team, and fucking Eric Shin, and we beat them. So I took out Vini.
Okay, so tell me the order though. Like who went first?
It was I think JR went first, or was it? Yeah, JR went first. He lost, and Vini went first on their team.
Okay,
so he took out JR. Was it a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-3? Jesus fuck, I don't fucking remember. But the thing is, I beat Beanie Dog. So I don't recall if fucking JR lost to him or not. And the thing is, the video is on YouTube, dog, and I watched it a couple of times, and I still don't fucking remember.
We have to check it out sometime.
Yeah, but well, I beat fucking Beanie. And then I play Eric, and I almost beat him, dog. I fucking I parry and missed the gigas at the end. My gigas didn't come out, so he fucking beat me, and then Adolfo was anchor. So yeah, we beat that fucking team. He forgot if he was 3-on-3 or 2-on-2, but whatever the fuck he was, we won. That's all I remember. And that was like my one of my good highlights because I think I did pretty good in that match. You know,
Hugo versus Ken, for you to beat a Ken of Vinny's caliber with Hugo?
Yeah, and that was when Vinny was fucking, because remember I don't know if you fucking remember that when he showed up at the beginning, he fucking sucked.
Oh, I mean, most of us begin that way.
yeah, exactly. But fucking Beanie's like 16, 17 at the fucking time, and he shows up, he fucking sucks, and then all of a sudden, he is fucking godlike, you know, and I beat him. I'm not gonna say that I beat him super fucking easy, but, you know, I got him, and he might have fucked up at the end, because I remember, I think I beat him with a fucking regular throw, and, but yeah, I beat him, and then I played Eric, who was the last guy on their team, because like I said, I don't remember if it was a 3-on-3 or a 2-on-2, but I think it might have been a 2-on-2. That fuck, bro, I don't look for the fucking video, man. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at
it. Yeah, I barely lost to fucking Eric. Then Adolfo fucking played last, and he's playing Alex. He's one of the sickest fucking Alex I've seen too. And yeah, he just fucking owned him. Yeah. And I think that's my best, you know, video of that. And also, I remember pretty good when I team up with the Hawaiian team.
Yeah, I know that you played us in that tournament. Hey, didn't Dagger G make a video of that match?
No, he made a video because James showed it to me, bro.
No. Yeah, he made a video of him playing. It was about him versus 5-Star at Evo.
But then he lost.
But at the beginning of that video, he was showing footage of when they first played, and I'm thinking, was that footage from the tournament that we're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. That's okay. Exactly footage from that tournament. And he's explaining all how he lost and everything. Then he later on the video he shows the footage when they play in Vegas, and fucking Dagger G beat him, and he's explaining the whole thing. He's a pretty good fucking video, and then James showed it to me because at the end he gave me shout outs. So at the end of the video, man, I was like, oh shit, good shit, man. Yeah. So it was good, man. Yeah, Dagger G is he's a fucking great guy, man.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I like that guy.
All right, so now that you shared some of your highlights, can you think of some of the times when you have like been really what are some of the times you have been just so salty after playing Dirt Strike?
I remember that perfectly, bro. Perfectly.
What are some of the losses that have really hurt? I know you were talking about almost losing to almost beating Eric, right? Yun versus Hugo, that's tough. But what are some losses that really sting? You have some losses where you just think about them all the time.
Yes, of course, man. That's the one because that's the one that actually I got. Because I'm telling you, I love the game, right? And I love all the time. I was playing there at Family, Camelot, Regency, but honestly, I never did it thinking, having the fucking Mamba mentality. You know what I mean? Kobe Bryant mentality. I'm gonna fucking win. I'm gonna get better to win. No, it was my pastime. I was the only married fucking guy with kids at the time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So to me, it was just my way out. So my whole thing was playing Third Strike and drink beer. So that, if for all the kids watching, if you combine that together, it's the perfect combination, dogs. Beer and Third Strike. So the one tournament at Dungeon Arcade, I'm playing Urian. For some fucking stupid reason. But I'm playing fucking Urian. And then there's a tournament. I think it was the first tournament at Dungeon. Yeah, it was the first tournament because... I'm sorry. What fucked me up, it was my transition from American sticks to Japanese fucking stick. And I could never fucking get it together, I play on 5K and shit like that, but I can't play on console, fucking stick is moving all over the fucking place, and I just can't fucking do it, When I play on arcade, now I'm doing a lot better with Japanese sticks. I'm not saying Americans are the best, because fuck no, of course, we all know they're not. But I mean, it was what I had always played, Camelot was American, Regency was American, Family Fun was American, sticks, and then they open fucking Dungeon, and then boom, all of a sudden, Jap sticks. And I was like, the first thing that I said, I was like, what the fuck is this? And so I just couldn't get it together at that fucking time. So they threw the first tournament at Dungeon, and I'm playing Jeremiah. Remember Jeremiah? The Chun-Li player?
Oh, wow. I think I do.
Nice guy. Really nice guy. So anyhow, I used to own this motherfucker at Family. He's playing Sean and I'm playing fucking Hugh or whatever fucking character I will play. It was like a free ticket to me. So Dungeon tournament. Having troubles getting used to the fucking jab sticks and everything. Long story short, I lose to this fool, and I go sit because they set up some fucking shares out there for everyone that is not playing the tournament to go sit. I remember it was Pyro, Iron Fist, and some other fools sitting where I sat down, and they're right next to me. And I think Pyro was like, "Hey Ray, so what happened?" Because I lost. And I was like, bro, don't even fucking talk to me right now. I was so fucking pissed. I wanted to fucking kill someone. So I was like, man, don't talk to me right now. So that was I'm gonna say that's the only time that I fucking lost it. That I just fuck. If somebody would have said something negative about it, I would have just fucking knocked him out. So good shit nobody did. But yeah, that's my saltiest time,
you were mentioning about your problems going from American stick to Japanese stick. Mm-hmm. So you play on Japanese stick now, right?
Yeah, but I wish I could play on a fucking American stick, to be honest.
You wish you had a Moss or something?
Yes, definitely.
Maybe you can get yourself a Moss stick, you know?
How? We're trying to figure that shit out.
You play now though on Japanese sticks though.
Oh yeah.
And so
yeah, but when it comes to playing on 5K, I fucking I mean it's not the same, you know. Like I'm not. Let's say I'm not the same player as if I play on fucking arcade. Is because it's just I can put the fucking stick on my lap like a lot of people do. I just can't play like that because that fucking thing is moving. I set it on the fucking table, it's moving. As of now, I got something in my car. I'm building a little fucking podium for that shit not to move.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, so tomorrow I'll probably finish it, and I'll have it ready by Saturday. So
watch out, Fightcade.
No, fuck no. I hate fucking Fightcade. I mean, but I gotta play. I played you yesterday.
We did?
Yes. I'm not gonna tell you which account.
Oh, I know. Okay, that was you. Okay, that was you.
It wasn't Hugo.
No, I know. Yeah. That was a success. Don't
you fucking own me for it? Didn't beat you a single fucking round. I think I got you a round only.
Yeah. Well, the last round was sick when you parried the after I reversed and then you started flying.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
Remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Exactly, bro. I was like, I came out because we used to have the setup on the living room, right?
Yeah.
But now I moved it to the garage, so I was playing in the fucking garage, and then I came out and I was like, what? Like, did you guys fucking knew about this? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. But like,
I mean, I've seen it before, but I don't think I've ever executed it myself in a round.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened, dog. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I was talking to James about it, and he was like, oh, is this fool, like, his fucking neck was pretty sick. I didn't know it was you at the moment, but I had a fucking feeling it was you because I was like, he's like, I've seen this same fucking play style, you know? Like, this motherfucker knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows when to fucking do it and what to do and this and that. So, but I'm like, no, I don't think he's got some motherfucking account, whatever, you know?
So Ray, tell me a little bit more about Evo, because you know I know we started the podcast talking a little bit about Evo, and you mentioned Evo 2K4, and that was your first Evo.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that weekend. You know.
Oh, it was fun. I was only there for that day.
Okay.
I was there for the right fucking day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the right motherfucking day, dog. I was there.
Yeah. So tell me your oral story of Moment 37.
You want me to be honest with you?
Like, do you remember where you were? Do you remember where you were sitting? Like, you know, just.
No, I was just like by some fucking door out there, and I just fucking remember like everyone going nuts. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, okay, so I'm like, all right, good. I guess so. I'm gonna take a pee and have another pee. You fuckers have your shit. Because I'm telling you, bro, it's like I always play a Street Fighter. Period. Always since 1.
Yeah.
You know, but it was just like and I was since Street Fighter 1, I was drawn into the fucking game. It just caught my fucking attention, you know. It's like, oh, doing fireballs, you know, you do the motion and oh, this is fucking sick. Yeah. And you know, so somewhat I always thought I was good at it till I saw the real shit, you know, on Third Strike, actually, because I played Street Fighter 1 and Street Fighter 2, the Turbo, whatever the fuck it's called, and all those stupid shit. But I didn't play those much. And then Second Impact, you know, I remember living in fucking Pico Rivera, and my good friend, and he's like, "Hey, motherfucker, I know you like to play Street Fighter. They have this cabinet, and a bunch of people plays it." It was Second Impact. That's when I knew about Second Impact. I was like, "Holy shit! I didn't know they have a fucking other one," and I like it, you know. Fucking, I was like, "Okay, cool." And then from there, it was a few years after that. That's when I discovered fucking Regency, you know, to play as the game, you know. And I was like, "Oh fuck, I remember that fucking game." You know, they had it at Cal Poly, and motherfuckers were going nuts, and I don't know. So let's give it a try, you know. Then it was just fucking sick, dog. Sick as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, all these shit coming, like, you know, Third Strike is just the best fucking fighting game there is, dog. I don't think it's like so fucking complete. Like, like nowadays, I don't get the concept of a Street Fighter 5 where they have to upgrade the game, and the fucking at the beginning the top tier characters, and now they're fucking low tier characters. I don't know if it's that to give people a chance to. I mean, fuck that shit. On Third Strike, motherfucker, get better. That's how it is. Fucking period. We don't need to upgrade the fucking game for shit. He's like, you want to get better? Practice, compete, keep on practicing. You're gonna get your ass kicked a lot, but that's how you're gonna get. If you want to get to a fucking top tier level, well, you have to pay your dues, dog. You know, fuck, I know I did, and I'm not saying I'm a fucking top guy and shit, but fuck, I pay my dues to know what I know about the fucking game. You know, it wasn't given to me easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's the one part I don't get about Street Fighter 5.
Well, let's get back to Third Strike, man. You know, let's talk a little bit about your character choices. You know, you in the past you have mained Hugo. You have played a lot of Dudley. Started out with Ken. You know, tell me a little bit about kind of how how your like character journey kind of has gone.
Well, I started out with Ken.
Okay.
You know, and then from there, because I always like Hugo, always, but you know, for some reason I didn't play him. And then I started with Ken, then fucking Urian, and when we went to Family Fun, and I saw, like I told you, I got my ass beat by fucking John D's Hugo, but it didn't impact me, you know what I mean? It was just like, oh, I'm losing to a character that as Urian I'm not supposed to lose, you know what I mean? But then I saw Adolfo. And that's when I was like, fuck, that shit fucking blew my fucking mind. You know, and I was like, oh shit, now I want to play Hugo. You know? So I gotta say Adolfo Luevano was pretty much the reason why I played Hugo. Although I always liked the characters in fucking Second Impact, you know, but that was like, holy shit, I can do some damage with this fucking guy that I always fucking liked. Let's go, you know. So, yeah, it was fucking Adolfo, man. To me, he's like on my top best Hugos list, you know, regardless, outside of Japan, I'm gonna say it. But I mean, I had to cut ties with the big guy, you know. He's like, if I play in a tournament, nowadays, my first one is going to be Hugo, and then if I know that these motherfuckers are beating me just because I'm Hugo, you know, when they fucking turtle, you know, if you play against a Ken, a Chun-Li, but actually I like Chun-Li matches, and fucking Ibuki, characters like that, you know, they have all the tools to beat a fucking Hugo. But then if I feel it like, no, you're just beating me because you have like the upper hand on the character. So that's when I switch to Hugo after losing the first match. I mean, to Dudley. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's like my second character. That's my other character to go to.
But why Dudley? Like, is that someone? Is that like? Is there like an inspiration for Dudley? Like, is there like a player? Oh, Vic. Okay.
Vic. Shit.
Okay.
You that motherfucker. I was like, Jesus fuck. Yes. I mean, I gotta say, dog, my favorite American or outside of Japan Third Strike player of all time is fucking Frankie 3S, bro. No fucking doubt. He's that fucking beast. You know, that's my favorite player outside of Japan of all fucking time, you know. I think I got my number one is Kuroda, obviously. Shit, I know we had Pyro, fucking 5-star Kenai, all these fucking heavy hitters. But I mean, Frankie, Jesus Christ, this is like, I remember watching this fucker sitting on the fucking number one cabinet, because you know he was in order.
Yeah.
This is the big boys cabinet. This is the, so. And
getting there.
The low tier. Go over there, motherfucker. You're not allowed to play here. You know. Fucking Frankie will sit on the fucking big boys cabinet, the big fucking boys cabinet. It's torn out of his fucking mind. Like almost falling in his fucking sleep. You know, like this, bro. He'll be praying. He'll be like, I fucking saw that. And he's beating fucking all the top dogs. The top dogs are lining up to play him. And he's just fucking beating everyone. Like, if like fucking walk in the park with Akuma or Ken. Not even his fucking main character, man.
Dude, his Goki was nasty.
No,
did you see his dive kicks with Goki? Like, they were ridiculous. Like, he almost, like, you couldn't even see him jump. They were so, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, he's fucking Akuma was, supposedly J.R. Rodriguez was the best Akuma at that fucking point. He didn't have shit on fucking Frankie's Akuma, though. It was, like, just something else, man. So that's why, like, I don't fucking know, bro. Like, who do you think is the best American of all?
The greatest?
The GOAT American.
Oh man, put me on the spot here.
I think I know who you're gonna fucking mention, but let's see.
Man, this is tough.
Top three.
Top three. Top three. Okay.
Not in a specific order.
Okay, top three. Okay, so, man, that's rough too.
Yeah,
that's rough too. Because so here's the thing, right? Not that they're in my top three, but like, what do we think about players like Ryan and Yuki?
Ryan nowadays?
Like, are they American players?
No, yeah.
Because if they are, then, you know, it's hard to not. It's hard. It would be hard to leave those two players out of any top three, right? Like, could you leave those two players out of top three?
No. I'm talking about from those days, dog.
Oh, those days. Oh, okay. I thought that. Oh, from back in the day. Okay.
Yeah, nowadays, Pyro, he does play, but he's like too full of himself that he doesn't fucking realize that the game has changed because of fucking YouTube or whatever. We didn't have that shit back then, you know. And then
okay, so back then, right? Back then.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you this easy.
Okay.
Back then, fucking Yuki and Ryan showed up to tournaments. There were free tickets, free fucking tickets, free wins.
In that era, so like, so we're talking about the early to mid 2000s, like basically the 2000s, right? That decade, right? The 2000s, 2000 to 2009, right? Right, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right. So who would have been the greatest? I mean, Pyro number one. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Tony, you're killing me.
This is rough. Okay. Well, I already answered the question though. Like you said, who's the greatest? Pyro, hands down. Pyro was the best of that decade. Tell me any other player that dominated Third Strike more than him. For basically a 10 year. Okay, so Amir, But the thing is, Pyro traveled, right? His success was more sustained, right? More prolonged.
Yeah. No,
when Amir was on top, nobody could touch him. And so, I would say, okay, so I would say top 3. I would say Pyro, Frankie, and that decade. Yeah, and 5-star. Yeah, that would be.
That's a solid lineup.
Yeah.
It was pretty much because we have let's say if you want to call it a top 4, it'll be in between Pyro, Amir, 5-star, and fucking Frank, because they were the only ones. Like shit, these motherfuckers are in top 8. Oh, well, you have to decide. Like, you know what I mean? It was just you could have predicted the finals, the grand finals, pretty fucking much.
Yeah.
And it was fucking like so sick, man, because like Jesus Christ, it was just like it was magical, you know what I mean, Tony? It was like fucking like jeez, god damn. Like I want to see this fucking match. Yeah. You know, like I don't give a fuck if I win the fucking tournament or if I make it to top 8. I don't care about that. I just want to see these two motherfuckers going at it, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it was fucking badass, bro. Badass.
I always tell this to a lot of people, but when I think about Third Strike, I was a fan first. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of played casually, and then when I got to Family, I was like, wow, just like what you described earlier, man.
Shit, I was like a fucking little kid at a candy store, doggy.
Yeah.
You know, when they say free candy, motherfucker, get whatever fuck you want. Obviously, it cost me like $20 fucking worth in quarters, but fuck, I was like, holy fucking shit! First thing I saw, 3 fucking Third Strike cabinets lined up, one right next to each other, head to fucking head. I never seen a head to head before. At that fucking point, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then I walk down. There's another one at the end, which is the scrub cabinet, and then there's the fucking big screen. Remember that? I was like, what the fuck, man? This shit is fucking sick.
Yeah.
And I was just in there getting my ass kicked and loving it, bro. Loving it. I was like, fuck, I'll put another quarter. I'll put another quarter.
So, man, what's going on with you right now with Third Strike?
Well, right now it's I'm gonna say it's like I am the luckiest fucking guy, because I'm gonna make the story a little short. I was away from the game for 6-7 fucking years, around there, and then I moved in here to the Koi house, and for those of you guys that don't know about the Koi house, well, we just call it like that. Like, I live here with Ty Mitchell, Rennick, Big Game James, also known as Darnick or something. No. Gilman something. And Chris, but he doesn't play Third Strike, Like we do. He plays a little bit, but he doesn't go to tournaments and shit like that. And well, so just take it from there, dog. That's when I got back into the fucking scene, man. And it was I gotta say that it was something really special for me when I went to my first tournament in fucking years here in Arizona, and in years period, because like I said, I was away from the game for a long time. So I go to the first game here in Arizona. Me and Ty, we went, and I show up to the venue, right? And there's some couple guys that I knew from back in the days that they're Arizona natives, and then Roy, BMXer. I'm sure you know him, and So his brother too. So those are the only two people that I know. And so what's up? What's up? Blah, 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 blah. So I showed up to the tournament, and it's a pretty good turnout, And I gotta say, bro, like I was like surprised because I fucking felt like a celebrity type of thing because I'm fucking over there smoking outside and shit, and I got a few people coming at me, and they're like, "Oh, you're a guapo," and I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, fuck, man, nice to meet you." Blah blah. Fucking there's, and these are youngsters, They're not like fucking people from back in the days. They're like young guys. And I was like, "Oh, nice, sick." And I have this one guy. He's the one that made me feel the most special about it. He's like, I'm coming down from because there's a liquor store right next to TGC, which is where they hold the tournaments here. And so I'm coming back there with a fucking 12-pack of beer and shit, and got one in my hand. And the fucking kid is like, "Hey man, are you a guapo?" And I'm like, "Yes." "Man, you're a fucking legend, bro. Fucking nice to meet you." Blah blah. And I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm a legend." I'm thinking, I didn't tell him that, but I was like, "I'm a fucking legend. I didn't win a fucking tournament. I didn't fucking, I fucking placed top 8, like, only a couple tournaments out of the fucking 1,000 I played." And I got these guys telling me that shit. It felt fucking special, bro. Like, I was like, fuck, man. It's something fucking nice that, I know I did a little, because I got all of you motherfuckers drunk one fucking time. Nobody fucking drink and play Third Strike till I showed up in the scene at the fucking time, So,
Are you taking credit for that?
Fuck, shit, who else? Mention me one more. Remember the Monster Can?
Maybe it might have been a good idea that you didn't show up to the last finale. You gotta save yourself for next year.
Oh fuck yeah, dog! Yeah. It's some good shit, man. Like some shit that I like, and I remember this. I'm gonna say it again, bro. This game is the shit, bro. It's like
man. I wanted to kind of end the podcast with that, man. And just talk about like the game. What is it that you really love about like Dirt Strike? How would you explain it to somebody?
Well, 2 fucking simple words, bro. Absolutely everything. Everything, It was like, it's just I'm telling you, man, it's the perfect fucking game, bro. Like, I don't know how to fucking describe it. Like, I have no fucking words.
Try. Like what are some of the like the what are some of like the specific things that you just like love about the game?
Okay, the fact that if you're down to 0 fucking life and this old motherfucker is perfect, you can still come back by guessing right on your pairings and shit, and
by being sick, by playing sick, by playing sick.
Yeah, by playing fucking
by playing sick.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and you can still come back.
Yeah.
Whether like in other games is like you're pretty much fucked. You're dead. And I had in the perfect example. I was on 5K earlier, and I was playing Dudley versus this fool. He was playing. What the was he playing? I think he was playing Ken. And this is exactly the what I'm talking about. Well, I did fucked up on a bunch of shit. He should have been dead, but I'm not taking credit off the guy. But he should have been dead because I missed the fucking super a bunch of fucking times. But anyways, I had these. I'm perfect. I'm not, like almost perfect. Like maybe he threw like 2 fireballs and I blocked him, and he's like down to shit life. And I got him fucking in the corner, stunned. So I'm like, okay, so this is done. I jumped in super. My super didn't fucking come out. So he fucking hits me with some shit. And long story short, he came back. So he beat me for that fucking round. So that's what I'm saying, dogs. Like, you can still come back in this game. Playing sick. And on like other fucking fighting games that if you're down to nothing and this old fucker has like 98% of fucking life, bye bye. You don't have a fucking chance. On this game, you can still have a fucking chance. So that's the part that I like, you know. It's like, don't fucking give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. And you can still come back, you know. And we seen it happening, dog. We seen it happening in a bunch of fucking matches in our life. So you're not gonna deny me that, you know. But I'm to be honest, I'm trying to be more into this social media fucking thing, the Discord shit, especially because you know there's people that I'm not saying I have a well, actually, I don't have any fucking knowledge about the game, to be honest. I don't know about the pixels and timings and frames, whatever these fuckers talk about. I'm like, told me do a fireball and that's it. That's all I need to know, dog. Don't explain me pixels and megapixels and all that stupid shit, you know, because I honestly don't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to that, you know. But I'm trying to get more involved in that, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, shit. I know I'm old, but I'm not that fucking old, you know? Like, shit. I just recently fucking know how to send an email for good, like really good without having a fucking problem. I don't even send emails and shit like that, so that's how bad I am with that shit. But I'm trying to get more into boom, 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 knowing that shit, and I will. So those are my social media, but yeah, you can find me on Fightcade as Ray El Guapo, and yeah, that'll be me. I'll be playing Hugo and Dudley on that account. Then my other account, I'll be playing stupid shit, but I'm not gonna tell you the name, guys. I can tell you, well, you know the fucking name, Tony, but for the rest of the guys. Until I build my podium, until my fucking podium that I'm building is done, which I think is gonna be ready by Saturday or no, Saturday and Sunday I gotta travel for work. Maybe by sometime next fucking week, but you know, when it's ready, then I will use my real shit because the fucking stick won't move finally. So that's what I'm hoping.
And nail that down.
Fuck yeah, dog.
I know you had just talked about how you were all surprised that people kind of saw you as a legend and stuff. But anybody in your scene that you want to shout out?
Well, I mean, first of all, the one thing I want to say, man, thanks for having me. I know we've been fucking planning this shit for a while, and
yeah,
work wise and this and that didn't happen till now. Thank you, man. And well, shout outs to fucking everyone, dog, that is trying to keep up the scene alive, you know. Like I mentioned, you guys with the Jazzy shit, the stupid fighter guys with the Fridays tournament. You know, we're trying to do our fucking thing here, the Koi House. We do sets on Wednesdays. You need to be on one of those. Have you already been on one? No, huh?
Nah, you know, it's a work thing too, but maybe soon, you know, when I get on break.
Hit you up about it.
Yeah.
So fucking to everyone that is trying to keep this beautiful game alive, dog, and going.
Nice.
You know, Third Strike is not fucking dead, motherfuckers. It's the best game ever. Period. Somebody want to fight me about it? I'm here, fuckers. Come to fucking Phoenix and let's go. Let's get fucking ready to rumble, man. But I mean, and to my guys, to my boys here at the Koi House, you know, another shout out to you know, they're as we were talking, I don't know how to figure this shit out on the computer, so they fucking did it for me, you know, they're fucking doing their work when we do our streaming on fucking Wednesdays. So shout outs to them, you know, Ty, Big Game James, fucking Chris, you know, you want to know their handles is Ty is Rennig, James is Broom or Gilman or Big Game James, and Chris is Clamps. So yeah, no. Well, I mean, Thanks for having me, bro. It's a fucking pleasure, man. I'll do it again whenever the fuck you want.
Speaking of going to Phoenix, Ray, March 18th, 2023, Jazzy auto qualifier at the Gaming Zone.
Oh, in
so,
Phoenix? You see, I didn't fucking know that. I'm sure you fucking know, but I didn't fucking know.
I know that you.
Well, I'll be on that one for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
And so, if you're interested in hanging out with El Guapo, aka Ray Ramos, definitely.
Motherfuckers. We also host motherfuckers here at the Koi House, which is what we did. Let me mention that on the last Jazzy big chingadera here in Phoenix. We had the New York guys here and a few other fools, and we had a full fucking house playing Third Strike and fucking cooking and shit. I cooked.
Oh, okay. What'd you cook?
Did I do? I don't know. Ask these motherfuckers what I did. I fucking forgot. I think we just barbecue like carne asada and pollo and all that shit, dog.
Yeah.
I did all kinds of shit. I remember doing pickled pork skin and all that shit for these fools, and they loved it. And yeah, I mean, we do that type of shit when anybody's hosting a big tournament in Phoenix, which is not our house, you know, but that's when we invite people over. We had a gathering last Friday or Saturday? Was it Friday or fucking Saturday? Well, anyhow, fucking sometime last week on the weekend, we had a gathering here. Had a few people coming over, and that's what we do here, man. So, like you said, if anybody from some other fucking states want to come to that Jazzy qualifier, you guys will end up here at the Koi House. Most fucking likely, because we always do the invite. We're like, let's go. We're gonna fucking keep the party going over there. And we got a super gun here, and some other shit. So they'll like it.
Nice. All right, Ray. Well, thanks again for the time. You're welcome back whenever. Remember, guys, El Guapo Jazzy Auto Qualifier, March 18th, 2023. El Guapo says he'll be there. Definitely consider coming out. Ray, it's been real. Till next time, I'll see everybody later.
Nice fucking seeing you, brother. Fucking
definitely been real.
Thanks for having me, bro.
All right, later.
All right, Tony, later.